Hey guys, this is Adrian7, and I'm bringing you the finals of the Agecraft Open number 1. This is game 2 between Brian Jacko as the Purple Terran and Naruto as the Orange Zerg. We saw from that first match there some early harassment from Naruto, trying to get in with his Zerglings, tried to, actually Baneling busted, got in, and actually did some damage there, but Brian Jacko quickly recouped his losses, counterattacked with MM, and won the game. So now, Steps of War, one of my favorite maps, honestly, to watch. I don't like to play on it, but I like to watch games on it because there's this huge open area. Oh gosh, I'm jumping. Jeez. This is the second time I've done it today. Whoopsie, jumping back. My bad. But you've got these huge open areas just to have huge, like, siege tank battles, ultralists, honestly, and large amounts of areas to go into for harass, from Banshees to Mutalists. So there we go, Naruto going for that harass again on that SCV, but this SCV is repairing that fighting SCV. So close for Naruto, nearly got that SCV down, but he does lose the drone. It's not good to ever lose a drone early on. So there we go, same build actually, kind of from both players, except, ooh, Naruto getting that very early spawning pool. Seems like he's going to go for an early attack with Zerglings. So we could expect that from him, but I don't think Brian Jacko has started scouting yet, so I don't think he sees that. Let me actually check real quick. No, he doesn't see that early spawning pool at all. This is why scouting is very important. So both players going very standard builds. Let's check their income. Yeah, Brian Jacko just has 2 more harvesters because he didn't get that early racks up. So looking at the production, because we'll probably see some Zerglings being produced in a moment. Yeah, just the racks and SCVs being produced by Jacko, and 6 Lings being produced by Naruto. Looks like he's going to go for an early attack. I don't think it's going to be early enough, especially on Steps of War, because this second supply depot will be up by the time those Lings are out, sadly. So those Lings are out. Brian Jacko making a Queen and an Overlord. He's going to be really behind on the economy there, and Brian Jacko going into an orbital command, which is very good to do early. I like doing it right after I get my first racks. And so I don't think Naruto really scouted all that much. No, he didn't really scout with that Overlord. He should be, but I think he's swinging it around and going to bring it from behind here. So there we go. One Marine just attacking these Zerglings, but these Zerglings don't do enough damage for these supply depots. And see, this is just awful right now for Zerg, because this SCV can repair while these 2 Marines shoot. So this is impossible unless you're going to try and do a Baneling buzz. But, oh geez, again, I'm so sorry guys. This is the 3rd time I clicked that. But he's going for a Vespene Geyser, which means he might be going for Banelings, but it seems already too late. He needs to focus on an economical defensive play right now, because these Marines are just going to be pumped out. Brian Jacko finally taking that refinery, making 1 racks there. And yes, no, Naruto is not swinging this Overlord around to scout. So we've got about 3 Marines here. I guess he doesn't want to sacrifice that Overlord to these Lings, or Marines. 1 Ling going for a scout, or no, he's going to keep it here to see if he gets, if Brian Jacko gets an early expand. I love keeping like a scout right in the person's base or around his expansion, because right when he expands, and right when that thing is built, I attack, because there goes 400 or 300 minerals, depending what race you're playing. And, you know, I take that expansion out, and that's a huge loss, because that's something you gotta pay for. 400 minerals, jeez. And yet, Brian Jacko is going for that early expand, getting 3 racks. So is Naruto. Naruto getting that early expand, very good. I love that kind of play from a Zerg player. And yes, just going very defensive. Doesn't seem to be teching up to Roaches or Banelings. Doesn't seem to be getting that lair up, which I do not like, sort of. I think he should have gotten that lair early, get Hydralisk or Mutalisk even. I like going Mutalisk. I love doing my little Mutalisk micro into the person's base and killing all his FCVs. Yeah, looking at the production right now, there's the extra, okay, there's the expansion. There's a whole bunch of Zerglings being made from Naruto, and just totally adding tech labs, reactors, and everything to these racks. Seems like he's going for another MM build, and this expansion is ready to be put down here, but, oh no, I guess Brian Jacko did find that Ling there and killed it. And yeah, I just love this map when there's huge macro battles. And I moved my screen again. Whoopsies. Yeah, I've got to stop messing up. So there we go, transporting all his SC or most of his SCVs from his main to his expansion, which is a very good idea because then he can just make SCVs there. See, oh, actually, yeah, this is better than my, you know, kind of play of making my first main go making probes or whatever, making them go there. Now it's just better just to take half your guys and make them spawn in their own blah 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 whatever. I'm gonna stop rambling. But just a whole bunch of Zerglings to defend right now for Naruto. It doesn't seem like he's gonna have any other units to defend with. He does get a Baneling nest, which is good. If did he scout that MM? Oh Jesus, jeez. That's the 4th time, guys. I'm so sorry, honestly. Oh, so yeah, he is going that MM build, so Banelings would be perfect for this. I'm actually okaying this, but I think he should be teching to that lair. Yes, he is. Probably get some roaches. Roaches would be fine. Yeah, he is getting Roach Warren. Seems like whatever I say, Naruto does, which is very good. I like. But Brian Jacko doing his very heavy MM build. Yeah, this is a very hard build to beat as Zerg, honestly. If you don't have the units and if you don't have the economy, but these spine crawlers, very good defensive structures. If you put them in the right place, they can be used perfectly. And yes, he is morphing those Banelings, which will directly kill a whole lot of these Marines and Marauders. Is any tech being researched? Only concussive shell for the Marauders has been researched so far. An engineering bay going down for Brian Jacko, and yeah, just some roaches going for Naruto, which is pretty fine. Not teching to Mutalisk, or no, whoa. Trying to make another spawning pool there. I guess that was just a miss micro there. Yes, there's the Spire. Honestly, everything I say, he just does. It's like I can see into the future. So, yeah, missile turret going up for Brian Jacko. This is very good. This Brian Jacko, I think he's a diamond player. And so he's very good. He knows that Mutalisk Harass is a pain in the ass. So he's getting that missile turret up. And he's getting the missile turret up in the back. Very, very smart. This is really like pro-like kind of playing from his side. But I never like playing Terran going MM. I like going into a mech style play. But I guess, you know, that's his style. I'm not going to, you know, diss it. So, there we go. Roachworn up and researching whatever. I think it's speed upgrade for the roaches. Yes, it's the speed upgrade for the roaches. It's some weird ass name. So, yeah, very good defensive kind of position right here because I think Brian Jacko knows there's going to be Banelings, so he could put the Banelings, bait them up there, and just kill them with this main force up here. But this is such a huge army right now for Brian Jacko. This is crazy. He's just pumping out Marauder and Marine every moment. And this tiny army from Naruto is not going to be enough to take him out. But a whole bunch of... Well, the Spire is up right now. Is he making any Mutalisk? No, he's making an Infestation Pit. I do not like this play from Naruto because he's teching up too much and not worrying about his army. And here comes a huge ball from Brian Jacko. Oh, so many Banelings go down, but no, not enough Marauders and Marines to kill his army, or not enough Banelings to kill the Marines and Marauders. But these two Spine Crawlers will hopefully defend for a little bit. Do they have stim? No. These Marine and Marauders do not have stim. This is not good for Naruto because he doesn't have the units. He has the tech, but he has no units to make to counter this army. And then Brian Jacko just constantly, he's making like 5 more Araxes. Jeez, this guy is a very heavy MM player. I would hate to play against him because he is very macro-oriented. He's just making those Marine Marauders in the perfect time. And yeah, there goes Naruto's expansion. This is not looking good for him. This Zerglings instantly dying once they come out. He's got to get these guys into Banelings. Holding this ramp is going to be his life right now. If he doesn't hold that ramp, that is not going to be good. Oh, those Banelings coming in. Taking out a bunch of Marines and Marauders, but not enough again. Oh, man, he's got to get the speed research for the Banelings. He doesn't have it. I would have suggested he get the speed research. But seems like Brian Jacko's coming up from here. Oh, these Lings coming in, not doing enough damage. No, it seems like his main is going to go down. And yeah, Naruto's last bastion of defense is these little Briblings and his drones, but good micro from Brian Jacko and everything goes down, and then just one last Mutalisk from Naruto comes up. But these guys are Can he fight this army with just one Mutalisk? No. There we go. Naruto's lost his last base, just making Mutalisk there. If these Mutalisks got out early, I think he would have been able to do it because these Marines have very low health. If he could have macroed those Mutalisks, he would have done fine. But it seems like he has no army left. Brian Jacko expanding, and it seems like a good game from Naruto very soon. Yeah, Brian Jacko just constantly, even when he's winning, he's just constantly producing units. So there's the Mutalisk. See, what did I say? All those Marines are dead now, but Naruto has left the game. That is GG. Brian Jacko takes the series and wins the finals. He is the Agecraft champion for #1. Congratulations to him. Sadly, he gets no prize except a huge clap from me. Good job, Brian Jacko. That was kind of pathetic, but congratulations. Hopefully you guys tune in, and actually I want to get more players for the next Agecraft Open, with hopefully getting to 32 or maybe 64 players, and I will get a prize for you guys. I promise you, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be more games, hopefully live streaming. I couldn't do it this time because I had some problems with Ustream, but hopefully I can get that off the ground, and I'll see you guys next time, and don't forget to subscribe. Alright guys, see ya.